Nice to have you back. Sorry that I didn't make videos the last 2 or 3 weeks. I was in Lisbon and I was shooting a music video there. I want to talk today about something with you because I see these patterns with more people and I figure out something for myself right now, so I want to just share that with you. What I love in our community is that we come from all over the place. Like, I meet people, they said, wow, I love deep techno and hypnotic techno. Then they tell me, I come from psytrance. And I'm like, oh yeah, makes sense. Like, the sound design is quite of similar in a way. Then I have meet people in virtual reality that just like didn't know about this techno. And then when I played there, they was like kind of convinced. It's crazy. They find their own style and what they like more of, like deep tech, like maybe with more pads and all that, or like completely tribal rhythmic. Like I see really like a lot of variation, but everyone comes together in a kind of a community, and I love this. So in a way, we all have like a starting point, right? Like the person that comes from psytrance, learns about a lot about sound design, and then start to make hypnotic techno and make intense phasing effects and stuff, because in psytrance you use that more often. And in my case, I come like more from rock music and actually then switch to bass music, and with bass music I have to learn how to use FM synthetic and make noisy sounds with nice filtered automations and stuff like this. And then I found deep techno and I could do like some sound design that I was not able if I would just start there. But the funny thing is, like, and this is what I want to talk with you about it, I have the feeling when you release music and we say, okay, you make techno now, you release music, you get some followers now on some social media platforms, and then you're like, oh yeah, there's people expecting now I make techno. So you constantly involve new ways of making techno, but I know that all of us do sometimes a track that is completely not techno. Maybe a hip-hop beat, maybe you create indie pop music, whatever, and you actually like it, but you just put it on your computer because you cannot release it under your alias. So you create a new alias, or you never released it. Like me, I have like folders of music that I never released. I just use it on my YouTube videos. I realized that art was always about freedom, and I think we start to do these things because there is algorithms, they feed you audience, kind of, they can find you, but then you have to deliver on that audience, otherwise you broke down again. I don't know, we have so much weight on this follower and likes thing that sometimes we're just like scared. I don't know, I was scared. I was scared to start YouTube. I was scared to ever release something else now than techno. And in a way, I came from Radiohead and Massive Attack. Like, that was my inspiration. Then I needed a loop machine, but it was expensive, and I found Ableton and Interface. And then it's just started. But yeah, like I said, like I always get the feeling that I cannot just release something else. And here's my question, really, like, please write it in the comment. I want to actually start a conversation here, because I ask myself this a lot. I overthink maybe things. I don't know, maybe this video is completely nonsense, but I want to talk a little bit in this scene, and we are like 7,000 people now, God bless. How is it with you? Like, do you think you can just release with the same alias your stuff? I mean, in a way you should do that because you have the freedom. And then also my question, should you release on these platforms when they don't give you enough value? Like, I don't know, I was so stressed how to get in this big playlist with my techno music that is already niche, for Spotify or something, you know? And then in the end, like, the most boom for my music is now with YouTube, where I start to share my knowledge, because I was like, then do something with it. And here we are. Now I get actually more views on my music and stuff. So the way that I did now is completely different that I was planned, but in the end it's still good for my MORDIO project, for this music project I do since years. And I attached to it, so why I should do a new alias or something, like it's a rule, you know what I mean? I don't say it is like this, I just say that's my thoughts. I would really love to know what you think. Like, what's your thoughts to these things? And we all think about these things, right? We all want eyes on our music. We don't do it just for us. In a way, we do it for us, but we want feedback. We want to see that people like the music that we do. Like, and I have a techno track and I release it, and then someone played in a club and I dance on it and I see people dance on it. It's insane. Like, someone played my track in Berghain and I was there and I was like, oh, that's a feeling, you know? It's amazing. So of course you want to do it. You want to come to the point that you get played on some places, or you play the places with your music. So I come back to the beginning where I said I did a music video. That music video was actually for my album. After 12 years music, I realized, hey, I feel it now. This is the moment. I will do an album. And this album is a little bit like this answer to this question here from my side. I collected all the music that I was not sure I would ever release as MORDIO, and I will release it as MORDIO, just to set like a goal kind of for myself, you know, that I'm just an artist making music, whatever kind of music I do, I will release it as MORDIO, because that's my music project. And I don't know, if there's someone that see it the same, I hope I push you a little bit with this. If someone thinks, hey, you need a different alias for whatever, tell me about it and tell the others about it. Let's exchange some knowledge here so we can help in the fucking comments. This album is so personal for me because like I lost the guitar really fast when I found Ableton. I was like, oh my god, this is so cool, and the guitar was on the side. And more I got like moments, like the first track I did was I think 5 to 7 years ago, where I just play like with my guitar again and with the knowledge of Ableton, and I start to kind of be the full band because I know how to make drums, I know how to make bass lines, and then you start and then it sounds completely different as what you play. And also like as a guitarist, you know, you love when someone plays just the chords for you so you can make solo unlimited. And just for the fun, I start to use my guitar sometimes with Ableton, and now I'm on a point where I just have like so many tracks with this that I said, oh wait, I feel it. This is the album. This is the album I will do. There will be no techno, there will be something from ambient to indie, psychedelic, rock, grunge, I don't know. I have no idea how I call it. It's not finished now, I'm working on it still. I just wanted to put it the first time out now, that this will happen soon. And because I'm so scared about the expectations, maybe I want a little flattening out that there will be no techno coming for the next album, but I have another EPs for later. Let me really think what you think about these topics with Spotify and Co. and more alias, one alias, should we release whatever we do, kind of topics, and I will answer. I have one day in the week where I always answer all comments that I have. I hope this video is not completely nonsense, but this have to be out. And I wish you a blessed week, and I will do some tutorial videos, of course, soon. Bye bye.